Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff. Today, you're going to see me review a song that I recently listened to on one of my Twitch streams. Twitch streams are a lot of fun. If you've never checked them out, you should definitely consider checking it out and follow me on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Ewok to remember. Anyway, hope you enjoy the song. All right, I think this one comes from Lord Ferker, a great name, by the way, and it's Cementerio Club by Pescado Rabioso, which I don't recall if you mentioned that this one also has Charlie Garcia in it, or maybe I was thinking of something else. Maybe not. So anyway, oh, interesting. There's an MTV Unplugged version of this, again, maybe not version of the song, but interpolated by Soda Stereo. I've had a couple requests for Soda Stereo that I've never gotten to, unfortunately, but I recognize the name. So anyway, let's take a look at this one. It's Cementerio Club. What this says here is different than what I'm getting here. So, I mean, I don't know. I could just be lost, but we'll find out. Let's jump into it. Let's do it. Here we go.
Justo que pensaba en vos, nena. Caí muerto. ¿Quién le dio al pequeño Dios del centro gris del abismo? Solo sé que no soy yo a quien duerme. Solo sé que no soy yo a quien duerme.
I love that guitar work.
Oye, dime, nena, ¿a dónde ves ahora algo en mí que no detestes? Solo y triste voy a estar en este cementerio. Qué calor hará sin vos en verano.
I love that. You know, honestly, gave me to me it was reminiscent of not fully, but especially in the guitar sound, reminiscent of something from like Buffalo Springfield or Neil Young. But overall, man, I really really enjoyed that. That was fantastic. So let's break it down like we always do. Uh, I would normally start with the lyrics. Again, Google's like, hey, I'm not going to offer to translate this page for you. And I was in a rush, so I didn't grab it and put it into Google Translate or anything. So, I mean, it's again one of those where, and I'm gonna take like an aside for a second and just say like, up until recently, I wouldn't really listen to songs that weren't in English. The reason being that like lyrics and like vocals are just so important to me that I'm like I really yeah, I identify and enjoy with more with songs that I can relate to the lyrics. Of course, I think a lot of people do, right? And so I wouldn't really listen to songs I couldn't understand. But I think between some of Lev's requests, some of Buff Malibu's requests, I think that's kind of changed, right? Because they've really helped introduce me to music that is not in English, that is still made at a very high level. And I feel like a lot of times emotion comes through, of course it does, comes through even without understanding what exactly is being said in the song. And so all that to say, I don't know if I necessarily care about the lyrics here because the song sounded so great that, I mean, again, he could have been singing anything, and I would have been like, yeah, let's turn this thing up. So, anyway, I'm going to skip the lyrics for now. I'm going to jump right into the instrumentation and vocals. I'm going to start with the instrumentation because there's a lot on my mind there, and I don't want to lose any of it. So, the bass work I thought was fantastic. Again, very deep, very rich in the bass throughout. Really, really provided a nice groove for the song. The guitar work, I absolutely love the guitar work. You got a lot of nice little licks and fills throughout, and again, sort of reminiscent to me of like a Buffalo Springfield or a Neil Young with Crazy Horse specifically type of song. But I really dug that aspect of it. So. Really enjoyed just the overall guitar work, and then the vocals. I thought the vocals were nice and just like very sweet sounding, easy to kind of follow along with. Sort of again deep and rich in the vocals as well, which I thought paired nicely with the bass and the guitar. So instrumentally and vocally, this one was fantastic. It's two big thumbs up from me. Started a little slow for me, but as it kind of picked up, I was like, this is a really really good song. I really enjoy this. And so as far as replay value goes, I think this one easily makes my playlist. And yeah, I can't wait to listen to it again. And so you mentioned, I think, in the chat that this was Spinetta, which I'm seeing here now, Luis Alberto Spinetta, but also includes Charlie Garcia. And Spinetta was Charlie Garcia's like mentor, not mentor, but his inspiration. That's what I'm looking for. And so I just got to say, I've really, really enjoyed what I've heard like from Charlie Garcia and Charlie Garcia adjacent artists, and so I'm like, man, is Charlie Garcia going to be like one of my new favorite artists? Because man, he just puts out such great music, and it's interesting because to me this one has more of like a bluesy classic rock feel to it, whereas the Charlie Garcia song before definitely had that sort of calmer, more like piano driven sound to it. But then we've heard songs again like No Token, which is like straight like 80s rock and roll, or La Máquina de Hacer Pájaros, where it's like it has that like experimental like Yes feel to it. So man, it's just interesting to see the different styles that Charlie Garcia can bring, and of course he works with various artists to do so. But man, it's fantastic. So two big thumbs up for replay value. Can't wait to listen to it again. So thank you so much for your request. It's a fantastic song. Thank you so much. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. As always, if you enjoyed the music as much as I did, go support the artists. Go listen to their music wherever you can. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can just do all the normal stuff you do on YouTube. Like, subscribe, and comment. You can even check the description to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, or TikTok. All right, guys. Again, hope you enjoyed the video, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.